So let me talk about for a second the science of happier spending. This was a 2013 Harvard Law study, and they found that buying experiences, especially when it brings you together with other people, makes a memorable story, or helps you think in terms of time and not money, will make you happier. They also have this concept that they discovered. We all know how credit cards got started with the Diners Club. And it's turned into, for a lot of people, poor money management. You know, you buy now, pay later, pay later, pay later. With travel, the opposite is true. We want you to pay now and you travel later, right? You got to hold your spot. Don't wait till the last minute. But the one reason is it takes away that pain. You got to reach for your wallet. That's painful, right? You got to pay for that big $15,000 trip. That's painful. You don't want to pay for that and then go right on your trip. You're like, man, I just spent money on that trip. You're thinking about it. But what's nice about it, you get that pain out of the way, and then you kind of forget about it. And according to the study, as you get closer and closer to the trip and time goes by, you're anticipating the trip, right? That's actually, you're creating more happiness for yourself. You're getting more value out of what you spend on the vacation by just the time before you go on vacation. And the French, of course, have a word for this. It's called se réjouir, to capture the experience of deriving enjoyment in the present from anticipating the future. I'll give you an example of this. This is a 2012 trip my wife and I and my son Avery took to China. And this is called jiabing. It's a crepe, an egg crepe. It's like $12. It's like the most expensive crepe you can get in China. And on the last day we were there, our tour guide brought this for Kelly, and she fell in love with it. It was like the best thing she ever ate. I mean, I would say after that it became a jiabing obsession because we were leaving China that day and it was pretty hard to find. So anytime we're in a Chinatown, she's looking, searching, can we find a place? Here we found Mr. Bing in New York on a trip. It said online, hey, we're open on Sunday. We walked 12 blocks. They're not open on Sunday. So she was very disappointed about it. Then, after that, we had a 2019 trip planned to China. She's again anticipating that she's going to get this jiabing, and she knew she was going to have it, and we had to cancel that trip. So very disappointed. So let's fast forward to now. Now this May, we're going to go on a trip to the Canadian Rockies in May. So we're going to Vancouver, which happens to have one of the biggest Chinatowns in the North America. So now we're watching hilarious videos on YouTube trying to find out the best food to eat and find jiabing and things like that. And believe it or not, that's a little bit of having fun on your vacation before you set foot out of the door.